trying to get things set up, that's all. It's a big fail. Here, I'll just hold it. How's that? See? Out of sight, out of mind. What's going on, big dog? Hello, Carrie. Jason, what's going on, buddy? Are you back at Crete? I've been back at Crete. Where you been? Back here a while now, a couple months at least. Yeah, buddy. So let's dive right into it. Man, we got 9 of you in here already. Oh, we got a message from dispatch. What are they saying? It's funny that the messages come over my phone before it does the computers. Zoe says, yeah, buddy. Hello, Miss Zoe. I say, go, you will be a good load of produce either to the Midwest or East Coast. Yeah, the only thing is that COVID is wreaking havoc on California. So I got this load here going to Grandview, Washington. And then they want me to go from there down to, I could literally drive right straight through California. So I'll go through Washington, Oregon, and then probably down the I-5 all the way through California. They want me to go down to Bakersfield. Now, the other thing is running off of recap hours. If I take this load to California, there's a very high chance that I'm going to be taking my 34 reset in California. So, what's going on, John? So that's why I'm a little, I don't know, apprehensive about going to California. They got, what, over 600,000 cases just in the state of California. That's a lot. Plus, it ain't only me I got to think about. I got the one that's off camera. Yeah, hiding. So, I don't know. That's all I've been running lately. Just stay out of LA and you will be fine. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going, I'll be near Los Angeles, Bakersfield. But, I don't know. Now, the other thing, if I take that run, that's going to put me at about 30, almost 3,900, almost 4,000 miles for the week. That's a good week. Now, even if I don't take it, I'm going to be at about 2,900 miles for the week. So right now it's, well, and then the other factor, of course, but wait, there's more. I'm scheduled home next week, the end of next week. And it's kind of important to get there by then, but not an emergency or anything. Yeah, buddy. So we stopped at this Love's. I don't know what town we're in. But it's off the 80 in Wyoming. Probably a little more than halfway through Wyoming. This place is a crap hole.
Some mess.
Wamstutter, Wyoming.
Wamstutter, Wyoming.
That's par for the course.
It is a mess.
They got 2 fuel pumps that are down.
Completely gutted out.
Inside the store is absolute chaos. And at one point, the line to get fuel was back out to the interstate. There were trucks coming in, turning around, going right back out.
Even Google Maps shows it in the red.
That's sad.
Just a little.
Yeah, right here.
You go.
Kirby, long time no see.
Oh. Maybe I can't watch you.
John's doing a 34 reset at the ATL yard. Have fun with that. Melissa says, hey.
Hi, Melissa. I'm here. I swear I am.
For now.
Hey.
She keeps up her attitude. She's going to be hitchhiking from California.
I thought my attitude was what you loved about me.
Derek, what's up, buddy?
Love you.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of Schaefers. He's in a Kenworth.
He's a comes.
So now, here is another question for my YouTubers. So on the way out here, we picked up this load in Ohio. So we ended up taking the 80 all the way out. And going through Indiana, Illinois, the road conditions are absolutely horrendous. It literally got to the point that where on Friday night, I actually shut down because I couldn't take it no more. My hands, my wrists, my back, the bumps were killing me. Now, yes, I know I am in a freight shaker, but I actually got a call into the office. I'm thinking about having them put me in a Kenworth. Only because I'm willing to try a different truck to see if it handles the road a little bit better. But now I'm going to leak a little bit of information here. So take this for what it's worth. Trucker Will is slowly but surely getting on my last nerve. And what I mean by that, I don't mean that in a bad way. He's tickling the last nerve on getting me to go to Prime and get my own truck. Maybe do like a lease option at Prime. Every time I talk to Will, this is what he talks about. Come to Prime. That's his thing. Come to Prime. Now that option has been in the back of my head for quite a while. Now, for those of you that have been with me for quite some time, you guys remember that I did attempt this a little over a year ago. But for personal reasons, it didn't work out, which are no longer an issue. So there's no reason why it wouldn't work at Prime. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. It'd be nice to have my own truck, so to speak. The only thing is there's a lot of factors that Trucker Al's thinking about. And one of the big ones is the mindset of getting paid the mileage. It's like I'm always fighting with Crete. Every day I fight with Crete about getting more miles. That's how I ended up with this load here. They get tired of me complaining, and then they turn around and throw me a 2,600 mile run. So, you know, when you're getting paid percentage, mileage don't matter. You could take a 400 mile run, but if it's putting $2,000 to the truck, you're going to take that 400 mile run. So there's a lot of different factors that are running through my head right now. But the other thing is, if I go to Crete, if I go to Prime, you get choice of a truck, and I'm thinking I might put myself in a new Peterbilt if I decide to do that. Don't forget that $1,400 a week truck payment. No, it's not $1,400, but it's a little bit closer to $9,000. But you know, if you're averaging, you know, $5,000 a week to the truck in revenue, you know, figure $2,000 a week in fixed costs. You know, that's with fuel. So you got your truck payment, all your, you know, taxes and insurance, and then your fuel. You're looking at around, you know, somewhere between $2,000 and $2,500 a week. So, you know, if you can get $5,000 a week to the truck, you're still doing pretty good. You know, you're still looking at what, $2,500, $2,000, $2,500 a week. So it's a little bit more than what I make now. Not by much, but enough. But like I said, it's an option. Trucker Al's just thinking about it. Okay, the wheels are spinning. You might see some smoke every now and then. So, not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that Trucker Will he's very adamant about it. Alright, there we go. Getting the kids ice cream, talk to you later. Oh, have fun with that. Why do you finance a truck through someone a lot cheaper that you can lease on with them? You know, my buddy Nip's doing that right now. The only thing is, you know, a lot of these places that are leasing out the trucks, they're older trucks. You know, they got 500,000-600,000 miles on them. I'm not one to get involved in somebody else's headaches. You know, and I mean, especially if I'm going to be paying for a truck, I want a brand new truck, or as close to brand new as possible. You know, and then the other thing is a lot of those places, they want between $5,000 and $10,000 down. Now, yeah, I could probably do it, but there's a lot more to the business leasing a truck through, you know, say some used place or whatever, and then latching it on to Landstar or Amazon, or there's just a lot more to it. Not to mention the fact that if something happens to your truck, you know, like say Nip, you know, if something happens to his truck, say the turbo goes, there's $5,000 out of his pocket right off the bat. And a lot of these used places, the warranty doesn't cover much of anything. You know, and to be in a situation like that, if you're going to lease a truck and latch it on somewhere, you're going to want at least $10,000 put away somewhere else. So $10,000 off to the side. That's for emergencies. If you need a tow truck, if your truck breaks down, you blow tires. I mean, hell, at one time he blew 2 tires in one day. and then, you know, the 10 grand to put down on a truck. I don't have that kind of money. So, you know, as far as leasing a truck through a used company, I don't think I'm there yet. And, you know, for what Prime has to offer when it comes to lease purchases and paying 72% of the load, it's not a bad gig. You know, and in fact, I was just talking to Melissa's husband a couple days ago. He's going to Hirschbach to lease a truck through them. You know, and he sent me pictures of what they had to offer. And they're very similar to Trans Am. You're going to make between $1.07 and $1.10 a mile. You know, I'm not one to lease a truck if I'm going to get paid by the mile. There's no way. You're not going to make, you're going to maybe make $600 a week if you're lucky. That would be a good week. So Prime, being one of the very few companies that will lease you a new truck, and they're not completely forced dispatch, you can turn down loads and whatnot. But the big thing is that they pay percentage. Oh, let's see, what do we got? Oh, April. What's going on, Skeletor? Let me back this up a little bit. There are weeks Chad Rich had $10,000 a week, but he was a trainer. Instead of leasing through a mega carrier. Oops, wrong Melissa. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, guys, it's just a thought. And being a truck driver, what else do you got to do? I mean, driving the truck, but 98% of the time your mind's just wandering. I've said it before, I'm my own worst enemy. Just when things get good and get nice and smooth, I got to do something to screw it all up. I can't have things nice and smooth. Yeah, I've been following you for a while now, and I wanted to let you know you're the reason I went for my CDL, and I just got it August 6th. Derek, that's awesome, man. Congrats. Good deal. So now that you got your CDL, well, here, let me start this out. Where did you get your CDL? And I know you probably told me, but I'm a truck driver. Good luck I remember what I did today. We are in, where? Wamsutter? Something like that. Wamsutter, Wyoming. Thank you. At a trucking school in Marine City. Good deal. So seeing that you got it at a trucking school, you can pretty much go wherever you want. What are you laughing at? Oh my freaking God, how adorable. Look at this. Give me the phone.
Ice cream.
That's little Miss Zoe eating her ice cream. That's great. Steve says, let's see, Derek, coast to coast. How's it going out on the road? So far, so good. Lots of miles. It's hotter than hell. What happened? It's hard to see because of the reflection.
Oh, yeah. Zoe's sister and brother. They got their ice cream.
And this place doesn't have any, does it?
No. It's all out of ice cream. They don't
I'm
even
working
have one of
for a
those
local
chest-
LTL company called Howard. Alright. Good deal, Derek. That's awesome. I love it when I hear that, you know, videos from stuff that we do, Trucker Will, me, Nip. Yeah, I guess we could throw Billy Raines in the mix too. But, you know, it's nice that to hear things like that, because that's how I got started, by watching, you know, people on YouTube. And, you know, the people that I used to watch, you know what, I don't even know if they're on anymore. I don't know if they're still truck drivers or what. I mean, I don't see any other, they don't do videos, I can tell you that. Big Dog says I'm going with Crete simply because of the training program. Prime requires 50,000 with a CDL and fresh out of school. Yeah, 50,000 miles, but man, does that go quick. You know, and the other thing to keep in mind there, Big Dog, is think about how much training you're going to get with 50,000 miles. So, I mean, I know that seems like a lot of training, but it's not a bad thing. As far as Crete's training program, you'll get trained right over here as well. It is much less. I think it's like 6 weeks fresh out of school. They put you in training for like 6 weeks. But they'll train you right. I've heard nothing but good things about the trainers here. No. Let me stop you guys right there. It ain't happening. I know what people are thinking. I get emails and comments on this every single day. I just got one yesterday. If you were training, I would be requesting you. Not happening. Well, Prime at 60K if you didn't go through their school. Oh. 60,000 miles. Wow. Let me think about this a minute. So, the student alone has to do 60,000, not the truck. Is that correct? Because if that be the case, you'd be in training almost 5-6 months. Oh, hell no. How many different trainers are you going to go? No, well, think about it like this. If you got a trainer that's training a student and he's got to do 60,000 miles, if you keep the same student, that means your home time, you take your student with you for almost 6 months. So if you go home once a month, the student goes home with you every
truck miles.
Every month.
Skeletor says truck miles.
Okay, so split all that in half now.
Yeah,
so now you're still talking 3 months. Oh, hell no. I could, and I mean hell no as far as, I'm not talking about a student. I mean, you're going to get a lot of training. It's easy money. But as a trainer, that's a full glass of hell no. Have the same student on the truck for 3 months. I'm all set. What's going on, Kendall? Do you still have to have 1 year experience to get on a Crete? No. No, you know what? I gotta call in on that. They change this shit every week. And a lot of it's because of this COVID stuff. A lot of the trainers said that they weren't going to train because of COVID. No, I think the last I heard,
6 months.
6 months, I think.
I think it went back down.
It may be 6 months. But if you're fresh out of school and you're going to complete the training program here, they'll still hire you. But as far as, we just went through this last week, somebody was asking me about it.
Oh, we never called.
I think it was Bobby. It was Bobby. He had to have at least 6 months with one company. And then they would have brought him over here and he would have grabbed his own truck and left. But seeing that he's only been with his company for 5 months, they would have probably put him out with a trainer or for a mentor for probably 2-3 weeks before he got his own truck. So he decided to go lease a truck with Hirschbach instead. No, there's no way I can train again. Well, the only way that I would do it is if I had 100% control. And what I mean by that is like, I get to pick and choose when and when I'm not going to train. So, like, say, you know, one of you guys come on and say, hey, Al, I'm coming over to Crete. I want you as a trainer. I'll train you. But after I'm done with you, if I decide I want to go a month or two without training, I want to be able to take a month or two off from training so I can bring that one on.
Pain in the ass over here.
My coffee girl.
Right. That's what I'm here for, just to get the coffee.
See, at least we're walking. It's nice having my coffee delivered to the truck. I'm getting spoiled out here. Coffee, ice cream, Subway. She got me hooked on a new Subway sandwich. Oh my God. You guys, if you guys have been following me, you guys know I can't stand Subway. And it's not that their food isn't good. It's just I've had so much of it, you just get sick of it. Well, I'm not one that really thinks outside the box. And this one here, she goes in and gets a sandwich. She's like, you want Subway? I'm like, hell no. She comes in with this sandwich, big meat, all cheese, lettuce.
It's called the Italian BMT. I don't know what it stands for.
Big mother trucker.
That's what it stands for.
So she's sitting there eating, and I said, hey, let me get a bite of that. So I took a bite out of it. I've had probably 3 of them since. Oh, that was a good sandwich. Italian BMT, it's Subway. I'll be the next Jared. Trucker Al went from 230 pounds to 190 eating Subway.
Not with me going to get it all the time.
Yeah, I'm not getting the exercise to and from the truck. Let's see.
But April lost another 10 pounds.
Yeah, because you got that to lose.
Right.
Let's see. Glad to see you, Trucker Al. Added beauty to the truck with addition of April. Aw, look at Martin.
I'm here.
She's definitely here.
Driving him crazy. Do what I'm good at.
See? Within arm's reach.
Yeah, ibuprofen.
Yeah, ibuprofen. Yeah.
Definitely tell it's almost home time. It's almost time to drop April off. We've had enough of her.
Trucker Al needs some alone time.
And then he's gonna miss his coffee girl.
Yeah, I have to get out and walk. Yeah, I gained too much weight with you out here. All women can drive you crazy.
They say.
No, it's not all women can drive you crazy. All women do drive you crazy.
Is that really what it stands for, Skeletor?
What? April BMT stands for New York City Subway, Brooklyn, Manhattan Transit. No shit.
I was always curious because the meat on there doesn't start with BMT, like, you know.
I told you, big mother trucker.
Mother trucker. Like, you know, when you get a BLT, it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, so it stands for it. So I was always curious. Subway, that makes sense though.
Brooklyn, Manhattan Transit.
The New York City subway. Learn something new every day. Being from New York, you think I'd know that.
Where's my ibuprofen?
I'm gonna give you some ibuprofen.
I'm surprised you didn't look it up. I'm surprised you didn't look it up.
Never thought to.
Typically, there's something you don't know. It's Google.
I usually do. I guess I just wasn't.
It's like that Italian woman on Facebook. Google.
Yes.
Hey Google.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, buddy. So, to California or not? I don't think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to take this load up to Washington. It doesn't deliver to, well, it's a drop trailer, supposedly. It's a drop trailer at any point on Tuesday. Which is why I'm taking my sweet ass time getting there, because I can't drop it off early. We only got a little over 800 miles to go. We've already shut down. We could start back up in about 3-4 hours. So I'll knock out another 600 off of that tonight, which will leave me 200-300 for tomorrow. So we got more than enough time to get there. Oh, plus the other thing is, see, there was a girl driving the Warner truck. She's about your size.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
I keep telling April to go get her damn license. I need you guys. Everybody on YouTube, tell April, go get her damn license. Give her something to do while she's out here. She won't do it.
I won't do it. Listen, I've never minded driving when I have to, and I've never been in an accident in my entire life. Never, not even a fender bender. I'm a good driver.
Well, if you're gonna hit something, do it in a truck.
Right. I'm not.
You don't have to do any of the backing. You do, all you got to do is the backing during school. That's it.
But that's still backing.
It's nothing.
Nothing.
It's nothing. Look at the people that are out here.
I could probably do it better than you. Just saying. Maybe
She's gonna back better than me.
That's the whole reason, Martin. That's the whole reason he wants me to. Double our income. We'd be killing it.
Notice the wallpaper. It's all New York City subways.
So,
That's pretty observant of you. I don't think I've ever looked at the wallpaper
I
in the
don't think I
subway.
have either. I said I'm gonna have to look next time. I don't think I've ever paid attention.
Wow. See,
Even
Steven?
in other states? Like
Plus
is
double
Subway,
the pay for you both. Right!
Subway was...
Can you imagine? You driving, me driving?
I don't think I could go that long away from home, though. The kids.
Did anybody else just hear that? I don't think I could stay away from the kids that long.
An April CDL petition? Wait, what? Come on now. That's a...
You can stay away from the kids that long to come out and ride.
I don't mean to get it.
but you
I mean
can't
to
come
drive
out
all the
drive.
time with you. Like, I don't mean to, like, go to school for it. I mean to actually do this on a monthly basis. Unless I took a month off every other month.
Why? You can go home for 4 or 5 days every month.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if we're
Women are
running.
much better drivers.
Who the hell just said that? Women are much better drivers. Nadia.
I don't know, but I like her already.
You know, I hate to say it. She's right. Women are better. Women are better drivers on the road in a truck. Not so much in a car. But women truck drivers are much better drivers because they have patience. Now the men, you see, everybody's in a freaking hurry.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Women,
patience.
they don't give a rat's ass.
I put up with you all day. I got tons of patience.
It's a long walk back to New York,
Hey now.
and a hot one at that.
It is hot out there.
Let's start an April CDL petition. I like that. I'll give everybody your phone number. They can all blow up your phone.
Fuck no. I don't change my number for what you do.
My tab just broke.
It did. It's on your leg.
I know.
It's so weird.
So, back to the story at hand.
Right. The question still remains.
To California or not? I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, yeah, it'd be good miles. My biggest thing is I don't want to take my 34 in California.
Right.
And I'd almost be forced to. Plus, the other thing is if I go to California, that doesn't deliver till Friday. I got to be back in New York by next Thursday. They're going to have to find me a direct load. That ain't going to happen. Plus, I kind of wanted to take my 34 to clean out this truck because
You got
this
chocolate.
one sheds like a freaking poodle.
You got chocolate from your Kit Kat on the 42. I do shed. I shed bad. And worse than having a dog in your truck.
That's the fact.
So it's long.
At least while you are driving, April, will get her sleeper berth time. Yes, and I can have my bed back.
You know what you put to yourself.
See?
Yeah, but you think
When-
you're going to be able to sleep with me behind the wheel?
For the first couple of weeks, probably not. But until I can get the thruster driving. But like I said, after you're out of the school, you won't ever have the back again. I'll do it all.
Robin wants to know if you have any advice. He's about to do a CDL practice for her.
Hey,
Robin is a female or male.
I'm fixing to take my CDL practice test. Any advice for me? Study. Go on the DMV website, take the practice test. Don't overthink it. Read all the answers. Believe it or not, the CDL permit test is all common sense. Steven keeps telling you, go get it.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
Now, alright, here's the other thing. Say for shits and giggles, April says, okay, I'm going to go get my CDL. Where do I send her? Sure as hell ain't going to be England.
You know?
I'd have to take you over to Prime. I'd have to go get a Prime truck. You'd have to go through Prime school. And that would be a good school for you too, because they got the simulators. So before you even go out in the truck, they teach you on the simulator.
Thanks, Martin.
That might be
Appreciate
safer.
it so much.
I will gladly sign the April CDL petition. I'll do a video on it. We'll talk about April getting her CDL. And everybody's going to have to sign in the comments. Watch that video go viral. You'll have over 100,000 signatures. And
Oh, good God.
you see April in the driver's seat of a truck? I could. The biggest thing is just getting you comfortable.
Steering wheel's bigger than me.
Yeah? Go ask that girl from Warner how she did it. How she does it. She just whipped that thing in here like it was me. I'm telling you, you'll get used to it. I'm telling you, I drive this truck better than most people drive their cars.
Right.
And then when you get out of the truck and get into your car, you're still taking wide turns, looking at bridge heights.
That is.
Once a truck driver, always a truck driver. It doesn't matter what you're driving. Skeletor said Swift.
Thank you. No, thank you.
We'll think small, 200,000 once viral.
Yeah. Something small.
Yeah.
That is like, you don't think of all the money you guys will bank each week.
Be a lot of money. I bet you we could tickle buy close to 4,500 a week.
Probably.
If we were teaming. Can you freaking imagine? You're talking over 200,000 a year.
No.
And that's here at Crete. That ain't even getting my own truck and doing like what Will's doing with his son.
Right.
Wow.
I think you guys are convincing him faster than you're going to convince me.
I don't know if it's worth it. Because then I'd have to go back to learning how to sleep while the truck's moving.
Well, if you think about it, though, I don't have to be out here every month.
Yeah, you do if you're an employee here.
Well, yeah, but if you were like an owner and I ran for you, like,
What do you mean, if I went to Prime?
yeah.
No, you'd still have to be. You don't get to pick and choose when you're a team. You're an employee still.
So I can only take off like a couple days still.
Yeah, and take off the same time I take off. Plus bigger paychecks in the bank.
Yeah.
Yep, buddy. Imagine the videos then. Because then I'll be in the passenger seat with the cameras. That's a yeah, buddy. Put April in a bikini and throw her in the driver's seat.
Drive in a bikini.
Why not? It's 110 degrees out here.
The way you have the AC running in this truck, I freeze my titties off. Yeah, I said it. And she whipped it.
Was that her that just did that?
That was another female. That was a bigger black lady that was next to us. She was whipped out of here. Well,
She's the one that whipped it in there.
Yeah, everybody's blocking us. They're
She
blocking-
backed into that spot at about 30.
The gas pump is 3 deep. Oh no.
I'm telling you, everybody's getting frustrated.
Well, and everybody
This
parked
place is
right
a
there.
zoo.
Look at the zoo. Nah,
If I could take the camera and turn it around, I'd show you, but this place is a mess. And it surprises me because it's literally in the middle of nowhere.
There you go. Back up for it. There you go. Couldn't even make it
And-
around to get out.
Yeah, trucks are even struggling just to drive through here to get out.
Craziness. And then you got the campers
See?
pulling in.
BLC,
Mhm.
and he's pulling a Prime trailer.
Right.
So he went through the Aisleys. He now owns a truck running off of his own LLC, still pulling for Prime.
Right. And there's 2 people in that truck too. So
Right, so it's my father's son, husband, wife, whatever.
2 guys about the same age. But yeah,
Brothers.
something like that. Best friend. loaders.
Plus more to spend on video equipment and technical upgrades. We are back there wide open from ice cream. I bet.
But
So,
Crete's an amazing.
speaking of technical stuff as far as this camera stuff, that's something else that's back here spinning. Because I think I need to make some major upgrades to some cameras. I mean, the cameras that I got, they work just fine as far as video quality and stuff. But to get them to want to work, it's a different story. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, sometimes they turn on, sometimes they don't. And but you know, I use the GoPros, and the two that I have mounted now, these are the GoPro Hero 5s. So they're, you know, we'll call them ancient. But I know a lot of people that are doing these videos, they've got, you know, big cameras and microphones, and I'm using half-ass equipment. So that's on the mind as well. But, you know, I stop and think about the amount of money that I've spent just on the video equipment that I have and the editing software and stuff like that. And to me, there's times where I start thinking about it, and it's like, I've spent way too much money on this. I'm not spending any more money. I mean, I've got well over $2,000 into this stuff.
You have a couple newer GoPros too that you don't use, right?
No, I got the one that hasn't worked since the day I got it.
Yeah, and that's an 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it hasn't. I've tried that twice. I tried doing recorded videos, and then with the GoPro Hero 8, you're supposed to be able to go live on YouTube with it, recording at 1920 by 1080. And that thing has, like I said, that hasn't worked since the day I got it. So I took that and threw that in the bag, and it's been sitting there ever since. That was $500 wasted. You know, my drone, I got to order new batteries for that. I got to get the gimbal fixed, which I'm hoping new batteries will fix the gimbal. I think my gimbal is actually screwing up because of the batteries. All right, let's read some of these comments. This one over here is giggling and bobbing and weaving over here.
Martins.
Let's see. I sure am. April Zoe had a late nap. I can tell you why problems with video equipment. They are all female. Anybody know where I can get some Mally equipment? So, I don't know. It's I may end up splurging a little bit when I go home. Oh, here's a story of a lovely lady. How many we got in here? 18. All right, check this out. So this actually just happened. I ended up taking the video down for an obvious reason. Now, a couple of videos ago, I made a video and we were talking about taking money out of the bank, cash, and putting it into your truck. So for those of you that are just coming into the industry, and sorry, I'm getting all screwed up here. I got CR England right in front of me, and it's fucking me
They're trying
up.
to back in next to
Yeah, I know. This ain't gonna. Well, they're gonna try back in next to me. So if you see them, you'll know. And then this will become a UFC video.
I'll turn the camera
So,
around. Alright, so always keep.
yeah, a couple weeks ago, I made a video and I was telling everybody, you know, take money out of the bank, put it in your truck. And I flashed you guys the money. Showed you Trucker Al took money out of the bank for a reason. So the other day, April and I get out of the truck, we go into Love's, and I grabbed a couple stuff, you know, drinks, banana, whatever. sign my card in, or slide my card in. I got the chip. I slide it in. Comes up declined. Yeah, okay. Something's wrong with the machine, so I pull the card out, put the card back in. Declined. What the hell? So luckily enough, April was coming out of the McDonald's right there, so I grabbed her card, paid for it, and that went through. Like, uh-oh. So I go out to the truck, and the bank that I use, they have an app. So I jump on the app and I look. There's all this right in a row. $2, $1, $1, $1,786, $382. Right off the bat, it totaled out $2,200 that they tried taking out of my account. So I contacted the bank. This is now like 9:30 in the morning. I called the bank. The bank had already caught on to it. And I mean, first thing, as soon as the bank opened up, they were like, oh yeah, we caught it immediately. So the people that did it, they didn't get any of the money. It was somebody doing it from home, from a home computer. It wasn't something that, like they made a card and went to an ATM and withdrew the money or anything like that. It was them trying to transfer money from my account to something else. And they were from all different states: Delaware, Colorado, California, Oklahoma. It was all over the place. So what ended up happening was the bank shut off my card. Now, this is where Trucker Al's advice is going to come in handy.
Say a command.
Every freaking time. Now, like I said, the bank shut off my card. So had I not taken cash out of the bank and put it in the truck, I would be screwed. Now, luckily enough, I got April in case, but so I can take money out of my account. She goes through the same bank, so I can take it out of my account, transfer it over to hers, and we can just use her card. But for normal sake, if I didn't have her with me and I didn't take money out of the bank, I would be on the other side of the country screwed. I'd be taking out cash advances until I got back home. Always take enough cash or save enough cash and then take it out and stash it somewhere to get you through the amount of time that you're out on the road. So if you're out for 3 weeks at a time, figure out what it's going to cost you to survive for 3 weeks. Take the cash out, put it in the truck. If you're out for 2 months at a time, figure out, a budget for what it's going to cost you to survive for 2 months. Take the cash out and put it in your truck. Let me tell you how thankful I am that I did that. I wouldn't have my coffee. The cash advances, you can only take out 2 a week, and I think it's like $125, so you get $250 for anything, food, whatever. If you're a smoker, cigarettes, drinks, $250 a week. That's not a whole hell of a lot, especially when they're charging $15, $16 for a freaking value meal.
Right. There's only 2 of us.
Yep. Freaking hackers. So yeah, that's something else that we had to tend to. Luckily enough, the bank said that they're going to mail out a new card within 3 to 5 days. So, I pay all my bills and everything online. So now I got to go in, take the old card number out, put the new card number in. But I got to wait till the new card comes in at home. And then I've got somebody at home that'll call me and give me the new number and stuff. But man, that could have been a bad situation. So now, you know, in the back of my mind, I got to keep track of what I'm spending out of this cash, so I can replenish it. I mean, who knows? Now, I used to go with Chase. If any of you guys ever heard of Chase Bank, but I used to go with them years and years ago, and that happened to me 3 times in a row in a matter of 6 months, and that's why I ended up leaving Chase, and I went with the credit union that I'm with now. And I've never ever had a problem with this bank, and I've been with these guys for, I bet you, 10, 11 years, if not longer.
I've been a bank account with them since I was 16.
Very proud of you.
I've been with them a long time.
But, I mean, have you ever had a problem with them?
Nope.
See, that's what I mean.
Never.
It's a good bank. It's just, you know, and, you know, the thing you guys got to remember is you guys travel this country swiping this card in every single state you enter. You know, whether it's for a cup of coffee or a drink or food or whatever, you're swiping the card. Anybody can pick that number up. Not to mention, somebody I was talking to about it, those people that walk around with the scanners,
Pockets, yeah.
you know, they can walk right by you. Your credit card or debit card or whatever could be in your pocket. They walk right by you and it scans it.
You know, we were talking.
Then they got your number.
You were talking to Will about that, and talking about that, and on Facebook it came up with this plastic secure casing to keep your cards in so they can't get scanned. I was like, I didn't even know there was such a thing. Facebook.
That's disgusting. Yeah, and then you got that.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Hears everything. Google hears everything.
They listen into every phone call or every conversation you have. I mean, here I was talking to Trucker Will. I don't even have Facebook anymore.
Right.
I'm talking to Trucker Will about the scanning device, you know, when people walk by you, and then all of a sudden April gets a thing on her Facebook. Yeah, buy the plastic card. That'll take care of that problem. It's like, if I wanted your opinion, I would have asked for it.
Now I'm going to get more notifications because they're talking about it again.
Right. Let's talk about blow-up dolls and
No, thank you. I'm good.
see what pops up on Facebook tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. It's never a dull moment. Never. You know, I figured when I came back here to Crete, it was going to be nice, relaxing, no stress. Well, the hell was I kidding? Where are you at and where are you going? Fearless one. You're a little late. Right now we're in Wham, Sutter, Wyoming, heading to Grandview, Washington. And then I got a pre-plan that goes from Washington to California. Now, it's driving straight through California. So I'd go Washington, Oregon, into California, and then all the way down. I'm not looking forward to driving down the I-5 at 55 miles an hour, first of all. Second of all, I'm running on recaps, which aren't worth a damn. Third of all, I'd have to do a 34-hour reset in California. And COVID has reached over 600,000 cases in that state. So I'm probably going to turn around and give that load right back to them, take a 34 reset in Washington, and then work on a load out of Washington back to Pennsylvania. That might be a better plan. Yeah. Hey Sanchez, what you doing, man? No, I think he pulled out behind those trucks that are parked, thinking that they were in line for fuel.
Probably.
No, they're just parked in the middle of the freaking entrance here.
That CR England ended up doing 360 and left. They didn't
Oh,
even
did
park. Yeah. I wonder if they were going to
Did a 360, huh? Not a U-turn?
Well, no,
And a
they
180?
came in and then they went all the way around. Like they were going to go into the fuel. And then they turned
Maybe
halfway like they were
maybe
going to back
smart and
in.
said, the hell no.
Probably.
There's a CR England truck that's parked over here.
Maybe she
And
got...
he's been there forever.
Oh, that's not the same one then.
I don't know if he's broke down or if he's in the ditch over there or if he actually found a parking spot.
In the ditch.
The last time I was actually at this Love's, when you pull out of here, if your tandems go up and over the curb, you go into a ditch, like immediately. And CRST was the lucky one. The last time
Oh,
they
isn't it the one you sent me that picture of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was this one right here. There's a little service road over here. When you pull out, then turn right. If you don't make it's a tight turn, but if you don't make it right, your tandems go up over the curb. And if it goes up over the curb, it drops it right to the frame. CRST was stuck there. Yep. So, what else is new? We know Trucker Al's bank account got hacked. We know that there's about a 95% chance I'm not going to California. It's a 50-50 shot for Prime. I got a 10% chance that April's going to do anything with her license. I think we got a better chance of Zoe taking a nap today than we do you getting your license.
She took a late nap.
And look at there's Sanchez again.
He's like, I'll try again.
No, I think he wants this parking spot over here, but
Yeah, good luck. With the amount of traffic in
he
here.
should have taken a wider turn than what he did. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm not sure.
This is, this tends to get a little entertaining.
That guy thinks go around. There's a plastic bag flying. Yep,
I think he's going to try and do what I did.
I think so.
Good luck. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's trying to angle his truck just like I did.
Yeah.
Not that way.
Where you going?
I think he gave up too. He knew he wasn't going to be able to do it.
No? Oh, he doesn't have his four ways on. This is pretty entertaining. I'll tell
Is
you.
he really? Oh, he is. He's going to try and back in all the way from over there.
I think so.
Okay, Sanchez, it's all you, man.
At least put your hazards on.
I should probably turn the camera around so everybody can see what the hell we're talking about.
Is there a spot next to you? Because it looks like he's going. Spot next to you. There's another truck right on the other side.
Let's get petition filed and then
April.
some April CDL petition. Yeah.
Still going there, huh, Martin? Not gonna give it up, are you?
Oh, he gave up. He didn't even. What did he do? Back
I
up
don't know
5
if
feet?
that other guy. Oh, don't do it, don't do it.
Oh, it's gonna back up into him.
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Hold on. I gotta bring you guys in.
How did that miss him? He probably didn't even know it was back there. How in the... You missed it though.
So that's Sanchez over there.
Oh, he said he's gonna park there because somebody else pulled out of there. That's not
Yep.
even a parking space.
Yeah, but it's a hell of a lot easier to get into than the one I'm in. So this is the entrance to the wonderful Loves. You get these idiots that park in the middle of the entrance. That's the line for fuel. Hey man, you're on YouTube, wave. At one point that line reached all the way around, all the way at Move Covenant.
all the way down and around.
All the way out onto that road. And that's the interstate out there, obviously. And the line for the fuel was all the way the hell out there. But it doesn't help that frickin' frack parks in the middle of the entrance over here. So people are pulling in and they pull up behind these trucks thinking that these guys are in line for fuel.
Back up to get out.
And then you got two of the fuel pumps that are like constructionally moved. They took them right out.
Now we got parking on both sides available. Great.
Yeah.
Nobody next to us.
Cover the little one's ears, but can we say shithole? Yeah, buddy. So now, how much time we got left before we can even do anything? I gotta get some more sleep. I'm sitting here drinking coffee and Mountain Dew, and I still gotta get more sleep. Let's see. We're an hour behind that. So we could start up at about 9:30
It's like
our time. Is that what time it is?
5:30.
5:30? Oh, I got plenty of time. I only need another hour or two and I'll be fine.
Yeah. You got about 3 to 4. Close.
Yeah. Another cup of coffee and a 5-hour energy and it's gonna be time to go.
So stinking dependable. Oh, that's so stinking cute. Sorry. It's adorable.
$50 says that that's not a guy driving that truck. Or maybe it is.
Why would you think it's a guy?
That's what I said. I don't think it is a guy.
Why would you think it's a guy?
What happened? Oh, this video's... Oh, alright. I must have got rewound or something. I'm sitting there looking at... I got the iPad here so I can read all the comments. Kids wanted to video chat with you guys. Aww. Hey, did you see the crows? Look at them.
I know, one of them like started flying and almost got hit by one of the trucks.
Did you see the size of these things?
They're huge. I don't know what they're feeding them.
I said this a long time ago in a video. Years ago. I was sitting out here. The size of the crows that they have out here in the West, I think these things are on steroids. Well, that guy there, Orville Rentbacher,
Well, that red
comes in
truck,
like he owns the joint.
yeah, that red truck though pulled into the wrong fuel aisle again. There's the pumps are out. They keep doing that, then they gotta back up. Ridiculous.
Oh, here's another thought. This is what happens. Trucker alley has too much time to think. So I'm thinking about getting rid of the iPhone, getting one of those Androids. Only because they got the video stabilization. And what I was thinking about, if I can get it set up right, is I could do a live video every day, all day long. So when I get up, I'll start the camera, and you guys can watch me drive all day long. And I got Coffee Girl here. Man, that thing's bright. Every time a white truck comes in here. I tried it once with the iPhone, and it was way too shaky. So if I can get a phone that's got a good camera and video stabilization, I may end up doing something like that, where I just go live every day. You guys will see me driving. I'll put in the title, where I'm at, where I'm going. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, he's just trying to back in here.
Yeah.
He did a lot better than anybody else. Hell, he even did a better job than I did. These birds better move. They found a subway.
What? They're so pumped up.
Yeah, they got.
Look at that little puppy.
Yeah, puppies and full-grown dog.
Nobody's little. I got my dog a puppy and she's twat.
Your dog's the size of a cat.
But I still
If
call her
that.
a puppy. Oh,
7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
I gotta put it in the rest.
Bobby wants me to get my CDL, but I don't want to. Why not?
You can do with all the kids if you go there. Homeschool them in the truck.
Nowadays, that you'd probably be better off. It seems like everybody's gonna be homeschooling their kids anyways. I mean, hell, what was it just yesterday when we were parked?
Yep.
Mother, father, and son and daughter all get out of a truck. That's too many people for me. It's bad enough I got one in the truck. I can't imagine her being over there and then two kids in the back. Oh, hell no. Look at that dog.
Hi, Mia!
He ain't little.
Say hi to Mia. You're watching on the big screen.
Hello, Mama Mia. Watching on the big screen?
They got us on the TV.
Who's they?
Her and her dad.
Oh. Mamma mia. I can't drive no big truck. I can't back up something that big. Everybody says that. I can't do it. I can't do
You
it.
should see me in the farming game. It's bad
Listen.
enough trying to back up a tractor in a
Listen.
game.
It's no different. You know, look at it like this. When you were younger, you didn't know how to drive a car. You learned how to drive a car, and now you've mastered it. It ain't no different than a truck. It's something you learn how to do.
Alright.
And yes, you can teach an old dog new tricks. This one here looks like he wants to jump out of the damn truck.
The dog?
It's just learning how to do it. Once you learn how to do it, it's nothing. Driving a truck is easy. It just takes time. Yes, my kids aren't going back to school. My oldest is going to BOCES, and the school won't let her go to school. Yeah, I know a lot of people that aren't sending their kids, and personally, I think that's the smartest thing in the world. Especially now that they've determined that kids can get it. Even in our hometown, you know, they had two kids at a daycare that ended up with it. One ended up dying from it. So, no. Sending kids to school is crazy. New I have to go. Time to head home. Okay, put me on your phone. You can listen on the way home. Where there's a will, there's a way. All of us are going to ride with Bobby one day. Oh, boy.
Bob's gonna love that. I can't imagine having kids in the truck. They get too bored.
My youngest refuses to go. To school?
Probably.
You know, the only thing is, if you're going to homeschool your kids, actually homeschool them. Teach them something. You know, and I mean, teach them stuff that the schools don't teach them. Like how to write a check.
Right. How to cook.
How a bank account works.
Yeah.
How to cook and clean.
How to change brakes. How to change a tire.
Teach them stuff that they're going to use in life. As far as like history and science and social studies and all, teach them math. That'll be the big one. Math and English. Teach them how to spell. You know, you are, you're, there, and there.
Yeah.
And they are.
Kids use so much slang nowadays with the texting and all that. They don't even know how to spell.
Well, then you got autocorrect.
Yeah.
Tell you, that's a lifesaver for me too.
That's just because you have fat thumbs.
Want an onion?
Oh, I walked past one of those the other day. I swear.
Clear out your
Oh
sinuses.
my goodness. I don't know what I've got allergies to all of a sudden, but every time I have that vent on me, my eyes start watering.
You know, I gotta get fuel here.
Maybe it was a smoke. Maybe that's what did me today.
I may end up going to the Flying J instead.
They just smoked from those wildfires.
What?
Bothered by eyes.
This
sinuses?
morning? Absolutely. Mine were burning.
Mine's still burning.
We went through, they got wildfires down in Colorado. And the header is well beyond north of Wyoming. And there was a part where I even recorded some of it, so I'll have to put that in a video at some point. But we're going down the 80, and visibility was very poor. It was just all smoke from the wildfires.
You open the window and it's just like, it smelled like you were at a bonfire.
Yeah, literally. And we ended up getting stuck right in the middle of it because I had to take my 30 and I didn't have any time left on the clock in order, because I ran the 8 hours. I didn't have any more time on the clock to run further than what I already did. So we got stuck right in the middle of the smoke. It'd make your eyes burn. You could smell it. It's exactly, it smelled like a campfire.
Yeah. That's probably what's wrong with my sinuses.
Well, that in your April.
Oh, shush. It's just a hot mess, I know.
You always need a backup plan to everything. Yeah. Backup plan, a backup plan to your backup plan. I am not sending mine to school. If the school makes me, I'm taking them out public school. They start virtually tomorrow. No shit. Yeah, I know a lot of the places down there. I know the South, like Carolinas and Georgia, they all start early. Up in New York, they don't start until like
September.
after Labor Day.
Yeah, first week of September usually.
I know the Southeast, they start usually in August, but they end in May.
Yeah.
But if you're doing homeschool, start them whenever.
My sister's homeschooling her youngest, and they started right after school ended. They just kept going with it because they were already doing virtual from home.
The only bad thing that I see with it all are like the sports. So like when they get into, high school or whatever, they're not going to be into the sports, and I think that's going to hurt.
Well, yeah, but right now they're not doing those anyways.
Well, they're still doing them. You're just not
Most of them.
allowed to go to them.
Well, that's what I'm.
They're not having, even like the NFL.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what the latest is with that. Last I heard, they cut the season down to 10 games. But you're not going to be able to go to the stadiums to watch the games live. But, if the kids aren't in school and they're not learning how to play, and, they're not playing high school football or baseball or basketball or whatever.
Most kids nowadays are too lazy to do any of that anyways.
Think about what's going to happen in the next 20, 30 years.
Right.
What, the NBA, NHL, NFL, they're all,
Shut down.
shut off.
Some colleges were saying.
I feel bad for our kids nowadays. The kids nowadays, I feel so bad for their future. I blame it on politicians and media. It's just horrible.
Is Mia eating ice cream?
Watching YouTube.
Watching Truck Rant?
Well, I don't know. Well, folks, that's about all I got for the day. Let's see, we delivered Tuesday. We'll probably go live again on Tuesday. So I'm going to be taking a 34, but I want to get this truck cleaned out. And, that takes a lot of time because I get down and dirty with it. Like, I wipe down all the cabinets, straighten everything out that's in them. The floor, I sweep the floor, then I've got a spray that I put on it, scrub the floor. Then I got a spray that I put on it, polish the floor.
Gets down there with a toothbrush. Maybe I'll just videotape him.
Or maybe you should just do it.
You'd probably go back through and do it anyways.
No, I'll watch it and let you know where you screw up.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'll watch you, he says.
No, while I'm cleaning the truck, you could take your stuff and put it away. I'm not even going to put that on camera. Looks like
just my
the whole
purse.
passenger side of this truck looks like hoarders.
My crocheting, my purse.
You don't even have a place to put your feet. I gave you the whole top bunk
I don't need
to
that.
put all your stuff.
But I'm using it.
No, you don't. Not always.
That's crocheting.
I'm telling you, a hoarder. Go ahead, I'll take a picture of your living room.
Go ahead.
Hoarders!
My craft area.
Literally. Like Hobby Lobby.
It's not as bad as my mother's.
See? See what Melissa said? I clean Bobby's truck when he comes home. That's a good wife right there. Iowa got hit with a... Yes, I know. We just missed it too.
Yeah. You always just miss things.
I know. You guys know me when it comes to the weather. I'm all over it. Of course, I missed that one. But I'm not too upset about missing that one. Because they had 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And... No, I'm all set. That will actually flip me over. What the hell are we doing here? This is your 30-minute breakup?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
But the other thing is when they had that 5.1 magnitude earthquake down there at the corner of Virginia and North Carolina. I just missed that one by 2 days too. Always miss it. Tornadoes, just miss it. Although I was going through, what was it, Tennessee? And I hit this storm. I mean, it was like a wall. Everything was bone dry, cloudy. Then all of a sudden, I mean, instantly, it was like somebody flipped a switch and it just downpoured. The wind was unreal. Leaves were coming off the trees. People on the radio screaming that there was a tornado on the ground. I'm looking out the windows and mirrors and I can't find a tornado. I wouldn't be able to see it if there was one. I mean, it was just a wall of water. But I always just miss the good stuff. It never happens when I'm around. Gregory, I'm right now in Florida, shut down at the Loves in Auburndale because I got a T1 service done and the trailer had failed the DOT inspection. Well, speaking of T1 services, the last trailer I had needed a T1 service. As soon as I sent out the loaded call, I instantly get the message that, hey, that trailer's due for service. So I had plenty of time on the load, so I stopped at our, new Kingstown terminal in Pennsylvania, and I walked into the shop and I said, hey, I got a loaded trailer out there that needs a T1 service. So I give him the trailer number and he looks at it. He goes, well, it's only 24 days past due. We're not going to be able to get to it till probably tomorrow. And I couldn't wait that long. I mean, I'll give him the day, but I couldn't wait till the next day. So he goes, it's only 24 days past due. You're all set. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I took that load down, I don't know, South Carolina or whatever. Drop that one, pick up this one. As soon as I get this trailer, I get another message. This trailer's due for a T1 service. Nope, ain't playing that game again. So I went through the trailer myself. Tires look good, brakes look good, lines look good. All the seals on the air trucks there, on the glad hands, those are all good. Reefer runs. Looks good to me. I ain't making that mistake again. I wasted a lot of damn time sitting there. So, yeah. Trailer's ABS system isn't working, so I got to go to a utility shop. And see, that's what I mean. And, I mean, are you even going to get paid for that?
That's great.
Kendall, where I live in Tampa, Iowa, we was hit very hard. Yeah, Iowa and Illinois got nailed with that storm. I just missed it. One of these times, I want to see. April ended up getting a picture of it. I don't remember what interstate it was. But there was an 18-wheeler that was flipped on its side, and it was literally sitting on top of a pickup truck. Now, picture this. An interstate.
I should have put the picture up on chat.
And, yeah, I know, if I was on the laptop, we'd be able to. But, interstate, 3 lanes each direction. And those 4-foot concrete barriers separating the two, each direction. This semi-truck was in the fast lane, on its side, on top of a pickup truck. Straight road, flat, no turns, no nothing. I want to know how they do this. And there wasn't any storms in the area, so it's not, they can't say that the wind blew it over and it ended up on top of the truck. There weren't any storms in the area at all. Beautiful sunny day. In fact, the truck actually happened, the accident actually happened overnight. But how are you on a straight road, take an 18-wheeler on its side on a straight road? I want to see this as it happens, because it makes no damn sense to me. None. And then turn around and put it on top of a pickup truck. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to see it though. Let me, what happened? Yeah, that'll work.
It's already zoomed in.
Oh.
That's a bigger one. Or a zoomed out one.
That's a good shot. So, I don't know. Hang on.
Maybe
Here,
we
take
left it.
this. Hold the microphone. Let me see if I can get this focused. Yeah, there you go.
Right on top of it.
Straight road, parked sideways on a pickup truck.
And there's another car in the background, so it was actually two cars. Well, a car, a truck, and a semi. The U.S. Express.
Was that? Oh yeah, U.S. Express truck. So those U.S. Express is governed at 68. So speed was not a factor.
Yeah, there was no hills, nothing. It was
No. Straight flat road, and he just. Bloop. I feel bad for the people in that pickup truck though.
Yeah.
I probably would have shit myself.
Yeah. I looked it up. It never even said if it was a fatal or
I probably would have shit
anything.
myself.
It never said. I was really surprised.
Like I said, one of these days I want to see this actually happen. I want to see a truck flip.
I don't know how. Like, why?
I mean, you see them on the videos you see on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. It's generally caused by wind. You'll see a truck driving down and all of a sudden a big gust of wind and flips it over. There was no storms, no nothing. What am I hauling? Pizza logs. I went from Ohio going to Grandview, Washington. Pizza logs. Yeah, buddy. Alright, guys. So we're going to cut this video here. And then we'll be back on some point on Tuesday. I'll probably wait till later on in the afternoon on Tuesday. By then, hopefully my truck will be nice and clean. And, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a decision as to what I'm going to do with, some of these topics that we discussed today. Doubt it, but
Tough time reaching -10. We had what, -15 the other day for ice cream, right?
Yeah, we were at -15 on the last one. This one here is set to -1. It doesn't struggle.
Arizona.
It really depends on how well insulated the trailer is. Like this one here, it's set to -1, and it's on the start and stop feature. Now, being at 96 degrees outside, the trailer will reach -1 and shut off, and it usually stays off for probably a good hour or so before it kicks back on. So it really depends on how well insulated, how well of a trailer you have. If you got an older trailer that, maybe a forklift put a hole in the side of it and they got, new insulation and duct tape, and there may be a small leak or something like that, then yeah, you're going to have problems with it. But this is a newer trailer that I have, so it holds the cold air in pretty good. What happened? Misfit. Trucker B! What's going on, buddy? What, I gotta be on YouTube for, 2 hours before you jump on? I haven't talked to Trucker B in forever. Yeah, buddy. So, I already called Breakdown, and they told to call them once. I'm heading to the utility shop. It's only like 10 minutes from the Lowe's. Yeah, but how long is it going to take the utility shop, especially today being Sunday, how long is it going to take them to do a service on the trailer?
He's up by our house.
Oh, he's up in Buffalo. Alright. Yeah, you ain't too far from our stomping grounds. Yeah, we're on the other side of the country. We're out in Wyoming, heading towards Washington. They're closed today. Go figure.
Kirby asked what truck you get, KW or freight.
Wait, say it again?
Kirby asked what truck did you get, KW or freight.
Where do you see that? I don't even
All
see
the way
it.
up before Misfits. Zoe said goodbye.
What truck you get, KW or freight? Right now, I'm in the freight. I'm thinking about switching to the KW because of the road conditions. I think maybe the KW will handle the road a little bit better than the freight shakers. But man, that trailer just lit me up.
Oh, it is Sunday. Florida.
Let's see. Oh, he's coming in next to me.
Yeah.
He's gonna try this one.
Let's see if we can do it.
Get it.
Oh, yeah.
See, he better turn his freaking tractor so he can see what he's doing. Yeah, he's got it.
Back
Speaking
end
of
is
Holland.
shiny.
I know, that's why I said that freaking trailer just lit me up. He's got it. Yeah. Alright guys, so we're gonna kill the video here and we will see you on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bye, Zoe. Bye, Mia.